All right, hey everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. So today is May 25th, 2017. So today is a good day. Today my sister turns 35. I already wished her a happy birthday. What else is it? One, I am hungry. I had to fast since last night and I feel like I could eat a horse from fasting. Have my bariatric class today at 12 p.m. Just going over everything. So the pre-op test and all that stuff I did today. They had to poke me like 3 or 4 times, which was crazy. Too many times for me. But I have hidden veins in the artery veins or whatever. They're always hard to find, so it's not something I should, I'm not scared of needles, but it just hurts sometimes. Like this arm is on fire. It's my left arm, but they were able to pull blood from it, but it's always hard to find veins. I remember when I had ankle surgery, they had to bring in an ultrasound thing so they could find a vein because they just be that deep. So today you go through the class. I started this journey August of last year. I remember, so it's been almost a full year since I've been doing this. So most people, he said, more 50% of people don't even come back because they don't want to go through the prerequisite of the diet and stuff. So while I was on that diet, I think I lost 10 pounds. Because I started, I felt like 330, then I gained weight, went to 343. Then I lost weight. I was at 331. Now I'm currently at 337. But I'm maintaining like that 337, but I need to get back down to the 331. But I know I'll get there. It's been a crazy week, especially with my best friend getting married and stuff. And so, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm a little tired. And so just dealing with all that. But now that she's done getting married, she's off cruising the world. And I am working on me now. And so I should definitely get back down to that 330, that 330-ish around where I was. And then after that, so I'm just steady pacing at the 330. So most pre-op diets, I guess, like for sleeve surgery and just different surgeries, it just depends on what your doctor tells you. Because I was anticipating I was going to have to go on a 7-day liquid fast, but my doctor only wants me to do 1 day, and I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. So I'll possibly see if I can do 2 days, but I know post-op you have to do a week liquid diet. Now that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but it's okay. We can do this. So there's gonna be a week liquid diet, and pretty much it just follows the same. I think that's pretty much basic for everybody too. The 1 week of liquids, and then slowly puree, and then after puree, and then the soft foods, and after the soft foods then you introduce solids. So that's pretty much how everybody's is. But again, like the post-op, the pre-op is not always the same for everybody. So another doctor, it just depends on how much weight you have to lose too. Like, so since I'm a small frame person, but I just have, I'm fat, I don't have to lose as much weight as like somebody who probably was like maybe 400 or 500 pounds. Just depends on how quick they can get to your liver, because of basically how they need to get to make sure they can bypass your liver to do the gastric bypass and all that other stuff, because your stomach is right next to it. So that's how that works. And for the gastric bypass, a lot of people don't know, they kind of like do a mini sleeve. So they do make your stomach smaller. They just reroute your intestines so you don't absorb all the food that you would have before. So you won't absorb all the fats or the nutrients. So that's why you also have to take those vitamins daily, especially for gastric bypass patients. Not so much for sleeve patients. Because they are getting restriction, and gastric bypass is malabsorption. So basically it just filters through your system. So I am anticipating, I'm excited. Again, some parts of me is scared, but other parts of me is just like, hey, I made it this far. I think I'm going to be all right. I just want to continue to push through, press past it, and I just want my desire that I have in here, and I want my mental state to be kind of like on the same track, so that way I can be successful in this journey. Because again, it's just a tool. I don't want to use this as my end all be all. And let's say you're watching this and you're only watching this for research purposes. I want to tell you, if somebody you love is getting like the gastric bypass, or they're getting sleeve or any type of weight loss surgery, don't manage their diet, don't manage their food. You know what I'm saying? Try to embrace them to make healthier choices, but don't be like, oh, that's carbs, you're not supposed to be eating that. Like, that's not going to help the situation. That's just being honest. The one way how you can assist them is, hey, I think this tastes so good, you should try this. Let's try to replace this with something else. Don't try to manage people's diets, because that's not going to help them. That's actually going to hinder them and try to kind of like make them go the right way. Some people need tough love, other people don't, but you got to also think this is kind of a big transition for people, and for those who really want to change, it's a big transition. So it'll be a big transition for me, and I know what foods I can and can't eat, but then also at the end of the day, that person, i.e. me, has to realize you have to make the changes necessary in order for this tool to work. So again, don't manage their diet saying, oh, you're not supposed to be eating that, you're not supposed to be eating this. Don't do that, because that's not helping the situation. Because one, it's just going to create frustration and anger and anxiety between you all, and when it shouldn't be. So it's just like they have to change their relationship with food, just like they have to change their relationship with everything else around it if it's not healthy. So they have to change their relationship with food. But again, you barking orders, or, you know what I'm saying, putting somebody down like, hey, you're not supposed to be eating this, like, hey, let's try something new. It's just like, also for them to change their diet, you also have to change your diet too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, the pot calling the kettle black, I understand to a certain degree, but if you really want to support somebody, change your diet too, change your life too, because you say you support them, so try and support them in that way and in that manner that you live a life that's, you know what I'm saying, conducive to them eating healthy. I'm in no way means saying that just because somebody had gastric bypass surgery that everybody should eat right. 9 times out of 10, our goal is to live healthy and live long. So that's the way you support somebody. I'm just saying, period. That's how you support people, not by dogging them out, not by demeaning them, or, oh, you shouldn't be eating this, because they know what they should and shouldn't be eating. But again, like I said, it's easier to introduce something to somebody like, hey, how do you like this? How does this taste? You can replace this. You can use this as a replacement to bread. Like, we use thin breads, or thin, I don't know what they call. It's like these little thin pieces of bread. And we use those instead of regular pieces of bread. I mean, I think it's 70 calories for 2 pieces. And so, yeah, so that's a better option, because normally 1 piece of bread is 70 calories. So again, find other healthier options that still can replace it. You're not supposed to eliminate carbs altogether. You're just supposed to minimize the carbs, because you also have to introduce them back into your life. Because sweet potatoes, brown rice, some mashed potatoes, not mashed potatoes, but potatoes are fine when they're done and minimally. And why would Becky just, sorry, why would this lady just stop right behind me? Anyways, I'm gonna finish my video. So again, find new things to introduce to people who have gone through surgery and you feel like, oh, possibly they're not eating right. That's one thing you can do, just to be supportive of them. Because I know in my transition, not to say some people aren't supportive of me, but I don't like when people try to manage what I eat, okay? You don't know what I've eaten today. So maybe I've allotted myself, okay, I can eat this because I haven't eaten X, Y, and Z. I've ate this. So I can allow a little sugar in here, or, well, not no more. I can't allow no more sugar, because I am not trying to go through that dumping syndrome. I went through it before, and I'm saying you can go through dumping syndrome pre-surgery, because if you don't eat, like I remember one time I didn't go through without eating a lot of sugar for a long time. Ate some sugar, was like on the toilet. Sorry, TMI, but I was on the toilet. It was just crazy. So again, don't try to manage people's food. I'm just giving you this as a nugget of information for somebody, just to help you all to learn how to deal with people who are gastric bypass patients, who are what do you call those type patients? Sleeve surgery patients, just any type of weight loss surgery patient. So don't manage their food. But again, if you know you can't be an enabler of bringing them food and then tell them they're not supposed to be eating it, you cannot bring it. If they want it that bad, they'll go get it themselves. And so essentially at the end of the day, you're turning the blame, or you're putting the accountability back on them when you don't go get what they want. So you also have to play your part and not being an enabler. Okay? So it's so many facets to this weight loss journey. Both the patient, the family. Also, you have to change the dynamic of food. Everybody does. So again, just don't try to manage people's food. That's so aggravating, so irritating. Okay, that wasn't what I was supposed to talk about. I was just supposed to talk about my bariatric surgery. But I just wanted to give you guys that little wisdom, those little nuggets, because it's definitely needed. And I thought like, oh, I wouldn't have nothing to talk about for surgery. I have a lot to talk about, but I just been kind of like busy with life. So I'm just trying to get back on this. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I have 11 days left until gastric bypass. So I'll probably do another video maybe this afternoon talking about, you know, what I learned in my gastric bypass class. And then after that, I also have today, I have a therapy session. So I'm excited about that just because I really am focused on being healthy mentally, emotionally, and physically, like in every facet, because I want to learn how to deal with emotions. I want to learn how to deal with past traumas and stuff like that. So I feel like that's important in life too, and that's an important part of this process. If you're not willing to do that, then I feel like there's no reason to do this, because you're going to have to face the fears, face any past hurts, because a lot of this has brought up a lot of stuff. And I was talking to one of my friends, and he was just like, you need to, you know, talk to somebody about that. And so we were talking, but he was just saying like, you need to talk to somebody about that, because, you know, like, you can get over this. It's just something that I need to get over, because it's kind of like hindering me in my personal relationships and not, you know, my relationship with food. And so then I'm just excited because I'm like, I really want to change. If I did not want to change, I would not be going through this process. And again, this is not the easy process or the easy way out. So I'm going to leave you guys with this, or leave you at right here. And I'll be back to you because I need to get something to eat because my stomach is growling. Y'all probably can't hear it, but it's growling. And today's going to be a great day for everybody. So I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Pieces.